We are going live. Let's see. What do we got for Gemini? Gemini, we got one in the house already, baby. Where are you from and who are you hiding behind the other side of the screen? Huh? In this energy of stable, needing to make choices, and you're looking at your choices like, oh my God, all of those, you're not quick to make a choice yet, but you're looking at it upside down. If this is in love, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. If this isn't in your life path, you're picking wisely your choices. We got two in the house, baby. Where you guys from? And look, you're mastering your, for whoever was in here first, you're mastering your tool. You're not saying much. You already learned that lesson. Look, you have choices, and then you're sitting back looking and mastering your tool. And you could be working in the dark, alone by yourself. North Carolina, baby, in the house. As you walk into the room, tell us where you're from. Hit the like button, share. Look, this card don't even belong here. You're sitting back, you're chilling. Texas, baby, in the house. Gemini moon, let's go, baby. Yes, Gemini moon. It's about time. Look, you've been battling these breadcrumbs that people have been giving you. Look, you've been right here. Some of you guys pretending to be dead. You're like sitting in here going like, a la chingada. Yes. And you're reminiscing and you're watching to see right here from the Bronx, baby. What's up? I'm here in the house with you guys. Yo, I took a late lunch, and that new Vietnamese place was off the chain, baby. So, like, getting back to your reading, and we're gonna start with this dirty money. These are the three cards that they want me to go through. Bam, bam, bam. We're gonna start. We're not even gonna start with the dirty money yet. Let's just get people in the house. April, baby. That's your name, or is that are you like a Taurus? See, some of you guys, you're fighting the breadcrumbs, that you're not allowing nobody to give you breadcrumbs, and you're sitting here looking at the oceans in your emotions, and you're like, fuck, how did I let that happen? Aries in the house. Oh yeah, Aries, huh? April, Aries. I am a Taurus in Vedic. That's crazy, huh? I had somebody email me, but I've been kind of busy trying to get some other things in the, getting ready so I could do readings for you guys. And I'm going to change some things up on this channel. But look, you deserve more than just crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. Pisces, yes, you go. Look at this. I have, I think in Vedic, it's a Taurus moon. Look at this. Oceans, my emotions, baby. Look at this. You're sitting there, you're looking, you're watching other people's ships go by. And Gemini, you have this way of pulling back and making people wonder, because maybe you had a little bit of people-pleasing tendencies. And guys, when somebody tells you people-pleasing tendencies, like, you take it to heart. Like, bitch, I really fucking cared for you. Te quería, te amaba. Man or woman, okay? And you're learning not to communicate that shit no more. You're learning how to internalize that emotion and really go within, sitting here by yourself and like, God, where are you? Or I feel your presence. Period. No more breadcrumbs. No, we're in 2026. That shit's over. Put it in the comments. It's over. It's a done deal, bitch. No more breadcrumbs. So yes, you're battling this internal emotion where you're looking at your choices. Who do I want to love? How do I want to love them? How much am I going to give them? Like reciprocate. Or this could be, in career. This can be, from dirty money. Like, do I really want to stay in this negocio, in the business? Yes. Look, and you can be playing dead after being, because some people think that they got you down. For my ladies, they think they took something from you. If this was a person, if they took your man, you're like, vámonos a la chingada. Wait until they find out that motherfucker's gonna breadcrumb them too. And you're not fighting. And look, here's the thing, even as a male, it was funny because, like in my situation, I was feeling, you step into your gifts and God gives you so much And you cannot sit there and react. Like, you make a commitment with God, and it's like, even though they're doing you wrong, you're pulling back and you're wanting to change, because if you know this spiritual game, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. If you don't, pay attention, so they could have put you in the Ten of Swords, the ending. It was difficult chapter. And the bitch never came, man or woman. They never came to see if you were okay. They were a part of it. And you're illuminating it. Look, it's coming to light. What was just moving in silence, exactly. And they don't know that about you no more. They don't think that you're capable of doing that, because Gemini, you're a very communicative person. Like, you're all about communication. Like, bitch, I want to get down with you. I like you. I want you. You could be a little bit hypertension, like, yes. And that's because you wear your heart on your sleeve and you're like, come on, I really dig you. Let's go explore. Let's do this. I want to do it in the bushes. I want to do it at the park. I want to do it in the back. I didn't wear my panties. And the guy's like, I came commando. So both of you guys, like the childlike, very adventurous. And now you go silent. You pull your energy back. You play dead still like a possum is what I'm hearing. If you're not, you're about to pick up on on game right now. Some of you guys, God told you to sit back and pay attention, and people thought that you were losing. And I always tell people, like, yo, sometimes in life, this is what God taught me. You gotta lose to win. Exactly. Gemini learned to shut the fuck. I like that. Yes. And guess what? You learn to shut the fuck up. Like, not to the whole world, like to this people, this group. This group right here. This could be group. This could be people that you had on pedestals, like family members, your own, friends, family, whatever. And you're looking at them, you're like, a la chingada, la verga, que se vayan. My Mexican slang is about to come out, because God told me to hold on. Yo, when you pay attention to God and the way He makes you strategically move, you're gonna laugh. Hi, beautiful souls. Good. God's waiting. All of you there. Yeah, exactly. Like, yes. What's up? Nice to see you. Yes, nice to see you as well. So look, make sure you choose wisely. Like, you're not jumping in head first, and you're not gonna save nobody. Nobody came to save you but God. So you tell them, hey, you know what? Don't worry. If you're feeling this way, if you're going to battle, go towards the light, bitch. I did it, so can you. You're not gonna help me? I would, but God has me moving in this direction. I lead you to God, and you go handle that shit with Him. And you what, yo, it's almost like you spiritually are whooping their ass, like slapping them with the white gloves, like they said in a different live. Courageous equals greatness. Yes, because you try to teach them, and you know what? You're not wasting your energy. For some of you guys, you could have been warning them. Look, I know you're leaving me. I know we're separating, but watch out for this bitch. Watch out for this fucker. Some of them you knew. Some of them could have been pinche vulture friends. They're not friends. They're not worth being called friends. Some of them could have been clients if you had business. God is the one that saved me. Yes, man. It doesn't it feel, don't you feel proud? Like, sometimes you don't even need to tell nobody. My job here is to help you guys, but out here, sometimes I'm meant to tell people, and sometimes not. You just kind of sit back and you stay quiet and you watch. And then when your gifts start to open, like, you can look at people, whether they're online, you could be looking at them and you're like, fuck this fool, this bitch. They're fucking lying out of their fucking teeth, their ass. They're blowing smoke up your ass, and you could just giggle and laugh. Because a lot of them, they take other people's stories. They've never walked in them themselves. If they saw the demons that other people sent you, the ones you came here to overcome from your ancestors, mira, te la pelan, man or woman, they wouldn't be able to handle it. Some of you guys have witch doctors or pinche, they sit in the fucking car and let me give you this story, warlocks. And they're talking about what you went through. They never went through that shit. No, they mira, a lot of you guys, you've been to battle. You know how to handle battle. You deal with real ones. That's why this dirty money's coming out here. These motherfuckers don't know nothing. They could be all tatted up and everything. Mira, de la pelan, man or woman. I know women that are more tough than these motherfuckers. Yes, and I love them. I have mad respect for my people, whether they do dirt or not. I love them all. We came here to make a difference. But yes, something about dirty money. And you let them walk. Orale, you want to do that shit? Go for it. Because for a lot of you guys, if you deal with dirty money situations, you have the fucking courage to boss. But you know when to let go. You know not to let the future generation dig into that shit. It's not the same. It's not the same like before, you know. Back in the days, they'll fucking you try to shortstop, you would end up in a pinchy carpet rolled up right there next to the fucking park, and nobody knows nothing for shortstopping. And I know some ladies hardcore. Don't get me wrong, sexy as hell, loving, but the minute that you cross them, man or woman, olvídate, the masculine energy comes out. And these are people like you guys that you've been maybe not to that extent, but it doesn't mean that you can't get down. Like you handle too much disrespect, and then when it comes from your inner circle, yo, just the look, the other person, the other, because Gemini, you have two personalities: the good, happy-go-lucky, and olvídate, man or a woman. When the other twin comes out and says, "Hey, get out the way, let me handle this shit," let me. That's like your dark side. What the fuck did you say to me? And you tell them. It's getting deep in this bitch. But yes, you know how to handle endings. You look at the light, you look for the better things. You know how to handle situations a lot better. Like, yo, these people could have hurt you and they could have blamed you for a lot of things. And a lot of them, a lot of you guys, you could have been doing this and some of you guys weren't. But your character, the way you stand up for people, they used it against you. Yo, my first live. I love you. I love you too, man. On point. This could be you. I don't know what happened with YouTube, but I know that hit the like button, share, subscribe. This is a live reading. So if you see, you could forward back and forth. I'm not editing. I'm taking the time to rest. When he says to do it a certain way, I'm gonna follow his direction. He pays me. And remember, guys, body that energy when you're walking in this earth, in this journey of yours, because all of us have unique journeys. Walk with that, walk with the confidence of knowing that God said, I will bless those who bless you and I will curse those who curse you. And then you don't have to seek nobody's validation. Somebody talk shit towards you instead of going to battle and putting somebody to rest. Because some of them want that shit, but you hold back. Look, you hold back. Do I want to really go there? And you're holding your stability. This could be emotionally. You're not gonna go off. Look, you already had reflection. You know what I'm saying? And then you're thankful to God, like, okay, God, thank you. I have enough to move forward and I'm comfortable. I'm low key. You have me moving in silence. For some of you guys, you don't even try. It's effortlessly. You have this cloaking, you have this confidence, and yo, you can walk right in between. Like some of you guys, you ain't afraid of enemies because you don't see people as enemies. And when you embody that energy, like, bitch, I don't have no fucking enemies. If you don't like me, that's like you not liking God. So you know what? He fights my battle. So hey, you don't like me, deal with God, not with me. Get the fuck out the way, because I'm here on my journey to what? To find love. Yeah, I carried your fucking deception because coward you didn't have, man or woman at this case. Okay, I'm channeling, so just go with the flow. And you're like, fuck, you were a coward, man or woman. You couldn't handle, taking responsibility, accountability for the BS when it came to even dirty money. Like you couldn't you wanted me to take the blame, or some of you guys took the blame. They pointed the finger. And this time you're not holding back. You're like, bitch, I'm not going down for your mistakes. No, no, no. Arreglates como tú quieras. I'm not your fucking slave. I'm not gonna sit here while you're out here free, not sending me money, so I could eat okay. Trying to fucking, fuck with my chick. fuck with my family, take their money, not even helping them out. So some of you guys, if you were in the game, you're like, fuck you, because they ain't gonna take care of you. Oh, I'm gonna help your family. Just go take this up north. Y que esto y lo otro. Mira, chinga tu madre. You're telling them, fuck you. I love my life. And you use your knowledge in a different way. I know who for that is. And you're becoming, look, people can come up against you. And the moon is gonna show you. It's like whatever was hidden in the past, all this deception. Cause you carry your shit. Like I'm carrying my fucking, lessons. And you're coming up against everybody in the God shines this light. Your aura shines it, you open up and your people are looking like, yo, it's just one person. I thought there was a whole gang because there's somebody out here running their fucking mouth. Oh, they're dangerous. They're out here making dirty money, que this and that. And yo, that's your past. And some of you guys, you're not. And some of you guys, if you are, it's none of their fucking business. Excuse my French, pero somebody could be French. And you're thankful. Like God gives and God takes. And you know this. This is for my people that know this or that stepping into it. Even the devil questions you, like, yo, how come you're not crying? How come you're not afraid? And you telling them, because I belong to God. Well, what are you doing here? Yo, your boss is my boss. And the guy, this devil's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you can't do shit to me unless God says. Put in my first. You hear what I just said? You telling the devil, like, yo, you could, I'm not afraid of you. Even this dragon's like, look, this is your spiritual dragon. This is one backing you up. And the devil's like, what do you mean you're not afraid? I'm not afraid of you, bitch. I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of God, but not you. Don't give the credit to the enemy. Don't give the credit to the devil. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to push you in a different direction. It's going to push you balance with partnerships that are going to come to light, that both of you guys carry this darkness. And this could be you as well. Like you're honoring your masculine and feminine energy. But for some of you guys, you're going to, yeah, God exposes the truth. And look, you're going to meet somebody. You're looking. That's what you want to take that leap of faith. And yo, look, hold on. When I got back in my car after lunch, this card, the full card, this is double confirmation. This was from a reading I did with the corn stand. I don't know, you guys, maybe the last go back 3 readings. And it showed me, my intuition was like, yo, you're on the right path. It was in the driver's seat, like where my back is right here. And I was tripping out and I saved it and I said, oh, okay, must be for the Gemini. So look, you're looking ahead in the darkness. And even the dog's paying attention too, like, yo, it's looking towards the light. You're looking forward, you're focused. I'm not even reading the cards, but let me read it. It says adventure, and then you have union. It says a meaningful connection is forming or deepening. This partnership, whether romantic or platonic, brings harmony and balance, trust, and the mutual respect and love that reunites you or that ignites you. My bad. Celebrate the celebrate the bond and share the growth. And yo, I had to stop because for a lot of you guys, like in my past, I just have a friend that's coming in that we're reuniting. She was my wing woman, guys, from back in the days. We never messed around, but all her friends that were girls, oh my god, she was my wing woman, badass. I focus on grounding. So we're supposed to kick it this weekend, and we laugh about it. She's a Libra and she's cool as fuck. And she was like, you remember we used to ride around with the music? And I knew her through one of my friends. It was his girlfriend. And they kind of went sideways. We stayed friends. And yo, like all her friends, she was my wing woman. And and then I would hook her up with friends, we just were cool like that. And some of you guys have a platonic relationship that's coming back together. And it's funny because like I know her parents, her father passed away. May he rest in peace. Cool as fuck. Se llamaba Pete. I don't know if that is something not everyone can go. My blessings. Yes. Anyways, so you have an adventure. Like, don't be afraid to step out there. 44 in the room, baby. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. This is a live reading. So make sure you stay tuned because for a lot of you guys, you're gonna get knowledge, baby. You're gonna get blessings. Yes, look. Message retracted. I don't know what that means. So for some of you guys, message retracted, it's almost like somebody's gonna send you a message and they're gonna take it back. This is a person that may be playing games, you know, for some of you guys, you know. But what's really gonna happen is somebody from your past that was playing games is gonna realize that the breadcrumbing, that little bullshit game, hot and cold, and if you're a fucking guy and you're doing that shit, that's a woman kind of feminine bullshit, right? For my ladies, isn't that more of a feminine pull back and forth? But that shit gets old for us guys too. Don't get me wrong. I don't want anything to do with my ex. Is that what you said? Because I didn't get to read it. I feel you, but let it go. Yes, like let it go with love. When you speak about it, God is good. When you speak about it with good, with like, yo, it was our time to separate. I wish him well. I wish him or her well. Because for a lot of you guys, you're meant to help other people. There's people that are afraid to let go of somebody. But if you talk negative, they're like fucking scared. But when you talk really within and healed, you're like, yo, I made mistakes, so did he, but we just weren't meant for each other. And I'm willing to open up for whatever God has for me. It says that homie wing world dynamic. Yo, that was back in the days. But yo, it was fun. We used to have fun, get drunk. Like I said, we never crossed that line. And she, you know, she's a beautiful girl inside out, woman now. Because I know her kids know mine and stuff like that. But she fucking has energy like a Gemini too. She's air. She's a Libra, like I said. So yo, we have stories. I might even put her live one day. And she has stories, boy, it's crazy. So you have connection, and if you think you lost some friends, you didn't. Even if they didn't show up, a lot of you guys will pull back. Enjoy that reconnection. I will. Some of you guys, yeah, it's amazing. Look, because look, you become you. Like imagine meeting somebody from your past and you separated, and then you reunite with a good friend. You know, and it's like you pick up. I see. You know, so some of you guys have new friends coming in. Don't ever doubt that, guys. For some of you guys, if it is a sexual relationship, you know, imagine your kids are big, their kids are big, and then you're meeting up again, and the attraction is still there. Yo, still there. And like you could be looking back and it was about that dope money, baby. Both of you guys were on that dope money. You could have been holding it down for my ladies. Yeah, I remember I was keeping the books, you know. Yeah, it was a heartbreak because for some of you guys, this person could have lost their life or they could have been incarcerated, but you held it down as far as you could. And now you're out here creating, you know, and you're going in a different direction and you have compassion for whatever happened. It was fortunate, you know, you could say it was fate. Both of you guys go your own way and imagine, you know, Papi Chulo comes out of jail and he comes out with a different mentality. You know, he knows that dirty lifestyle, but he changes it. He gets out here, he starts, you know, investing. How did you learn that shit? Oh, there was a crazy ass white boy, you know, that was fucking with stocks and or real estate or commercial shit. And then, you know, instead of sitting in the pinchy yard trying to butt rub somebody else's ass or just, you know, no offense to anybody else, you this person he gets on game and starts to learn. For my ladies, the same thing. I told him, don't come around here and playing games, and you gotta put your foot down. He wants to butter you up. Come on, chiquita. Just wanna go out with you. My homie home wing was a Pisces. We went and did everything. Yo, no intimacy, or was there intimacy? I didn't get that last part. Look, generosity. You're looking back. Will I give him the cookies this time around? You're looking back. Because look, you're like, fuck, I want to explore it. He might have a little one, but I don't care. Hey, hey, mucho love from Wyoming. Oh my God. When I was in spring break, I met some girls from Wyoming. And the ex or the person I was with, she was pissed. I don't like to play games. Only in bed. Because for a lot of you guys, you're very independent and you make it very clear. If this is you, you're very independent. You make it clear. Look, I want to collaborate with you. I want to do something. I want to grow with you. Wait a while, Janet Jackson. Yes, she fine as hell too. Innocent looking, and the way she dances. Ooh, Lord. Right. All right. So some of you guys, let's keep it moving. To we have the blessing card and we have this pin. Okay, they want me to go towards this for my Geminis. This fountain pen. Look how fancy it is. For some of you guys, I want you, or I'm being called to tell you, look into how to manifest with journaling. And it's going to require you knowing the difference between ink, like the color ink, with the white page or yellow. There's something specific about it and your intentions behind it. So when you journal, make sure you use nice, cool ink. For some of you guys, you have parents or grandparents that used, maybe you have documents, or maybe you're going to find documents. We just heard the owl back here, eh? He might fly and he sits right here, right on this corner. Yeti's over there checking it out. So look, there's something about planning. For some of you guys, you could be planning a trip or organizing or expression. There's something about writing your story. It's part of your legacy. This is a commitment that God wants you to put out your ebook, monetize. That's why in the beginning, wisdom is out. Yeah. Have you guys experienced that? The wisdom, like from the owl, like actually seeing an owl. Yeti's watching. There's something over here. Sometimes there's like coyotes. What is it? What is it? Anyways, let's get back. What is it? Don't be scared. Dale. All right, guys. So, yes, something about planning and your legacy. They want you to focus on like committing to writing your story. And the story could be a sense of you helping others. Like, yo, this is how I overcame heartbreak. This is how I overcame somebody that fucked me over with inheritance. Keep hearing that I should write a book. Yes, you should. Start small. Like I'm working on mine little by little. And look, I still Aquarius winning. Yes, baby, still. See that attitude you have? It's contagious. Like Aquarius, if my ladies, for Aquarius, you're meant to explore it. You can't help it. Some people get offended. Like if you have a lover, Jesus is stalking me. Shut it. Look, for a lot of you guys, well, I don't even know where the fuck I was at. Just go with the flow. Planning. Look, this is you looking, committing, organizing, setting goals. How am I gonna conquer everything here? How can I build here? How can I create different businesses? What are people's needs? Where do they need help? Where can I put my service out there? Yo, I help a lot of women. It's crazy because the people that hate me the most was one that I had to release because God was telling me I needed to move in a different direction. So it was the craziest one was the one that carried me. And still I was gonna help, regardless. But and then my ex and then the sister that her birthday's today, I still love her and I'm not gonna put her business out there because I still love her. She's my sister. It's a spiritual warfare that we deal against. And look, as long as I go with the flow and I let her, she has a choice. Like my dad says, you gotta he used to tell my mom this. Yo, I'm telling you shit that when we were little, he used to be like, look, tienes dos trabajos, cabrona. To be angry or to be happy. You make that choice. My mom would be like, cabrón, nomás porque te quiero, because my dad was ugly. But estás feo, pero te quiero. And it's true. I feel the same way. I look a little bit like my dad. My dad had a little bit of Korean, or family lineage from the past. So he was dark, but he had game, man. He would pull fine ass bitches. Anyways, yes, something about you having a mentor that's going to help you progress in life with your business, whatever you have. But I see you right here, and this is even maybe a child. He's on his own, and you're wondering, and just pray, allow God. This fucking black hole is still down here. Yeah, maybe you can learn from that. But check this out. I will. People around the world, like, yes, you're online, baby. You can reach a lot of people. You're gonna build. You're gonna have, like in the dark. I feel for some of you guys, at least for me on my journey, I feel that I'm gonna network with people around the world, but we're gonna be behind the scenes. Yeah, behind the scenes, you're gonna collaborate, and you're it's like you're on this journey. You're curious. How can we help people? Like, how can I want to be able to help, single mothers, but more for their kids. How could they be confident to be able to at a young age to regulate their emotions, their nervous system, to be able to to be confident enough to reach out, and even if they feel the rejection of the father or vice versa of the mother, they can still move forward. So that way, when they have kids, they break that curse. They know how to pick a spouse. They know not to get their feelings hurt. They know not to take shit personal. Because a lot of us, whether we grew up with our families together or separate, we were kids. We were hurt emotionally, and we were told to shut the fuck up. Don't cry, fucker. And then we grow up, and we don't know how to handle the situation. We swore, oh, I'll never get a divorce. And here you are. You fall in love with another bitch if you're a man, or another asshole. And then you look back. Should I stay in a relationship that is not compromising, that is not igniting my soul? It did in the beginning, but then it didn't later. Do I take the risk? And this could be something you could be writing about. I sat around too many years losing, breadcrumbing myself, holding myself back. And now you're writing and you're helping other people. And look, you think you're not, but you have an impact right here. And look, you're impacting other people to collaborate in the dark. No, I didn't know that you felt that way. Yes, I did. I was a homebreaker once. What happened? I learned from that homebreaker, phase that I was in, how much you were curious, but I came here to learn that. So you let go of guilt and shame. I was once, a man too that could be a homebreaker. And you learn from each other. And the greatest thing that a person can show you is their spiritual growth, they accountability and responsibility. They could take accountability. Yeah, I fucked up. I was a mujeriego. I was a womanizer. I was a manonizer. And I learned my lesson. I seen that I hurt more than the person. I hurt their kids. I hurt their family. I destroyed. We can't really say destroyed, because I feel that it's meant for us to learn karmic lessons. But at least you guys are in the dark hiding these secrets, and you're bringing it to light for what? For other people to know how to navigate through those situations. So look, they're not sitting in anxiety. I shouldn't be in this relationship. And this is where this blessing is about to come in. You're going to have an aha moment. So the negativity that you guys are going through, you're going to switch it around, and you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to turn my pain to gains, baby. And you could do it in an evil way, or you could do it in a godly blessing way. And you know, when God blesses you, that shit lasts forever unless he takes it away, because he has something greater for you. And the minute he takes things away and you know that God is working in your life, you don't trip about when you're in that season of lack. You're like, shit. And people may look at you and say, I thought, where's your God? Look, you're right here. And you just laugh and smile. You're like, yo, I just have enough. You want to help me? You don't. And they're being tested as well if they help you or not. Because some of them will be ha, ha, ha. And they don't realize that one day in the past, God blessed them through you. So when people laugh at you, don't retaliate. Just say, God, where else do I go? And let him lead you in a different direction. And it might be that you gotta go, because they say, remember Jesus says something about he wasn't honored in his own family nor in his own town. So then you gotta move. And I always tell you, like, I send a major blessings to my family in D town. Like when I had to leave the H town and I had to go up there was a family, Karen and the Gearys, they let me in their house. I had Diana Ross over there, Dirty Diana, I called her. I had my teacher over there, my spiritual teacher, Nelly Vanilli, but um, Flo, a bunch of these older ladies that help me. They teach me this esoteric stuff right here. I didn't know how to read. Yo, some of you guys, yeah, you're gonna find family. You're gonna come. You're gonna network. And they're gonna teach you. And for a lot of you guys, like I helped even before I started this. My goal before my father died, like I always did to help him, but he never gave me the opportunity to go and do my thing. And I say never gave me the opportunity. I say it with so much respect and love because I honored him. I wanted to see him happy. So I helped him in his business to grow. Like, yo, if you guys only knew, man, he was like a rock star. We had projects that we did and the world around the world, people know. But some of you guys look, and I love to see people be independent. I see potential in people, and you guys have that ability, but the enemy wants to squash it down. So once you get climbing, remember, don't be so naive and don't be afraid to spiritually whoop their ass. Speaking, because Gemini, you could be very blunt and say, look, don't waste my fucking time. If you think that I'm gonna teach you and you're gonna get one over me, it might look that way. But that's because I pull my energy back and I give it to God, and then in his divine timing, he's gonna take care of you. That's where karma comes in. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm channeling. I can't really read your message because I go blind in the sense of I'm just channeling for you guys. So look, your independence because you explore and you trust God blindly in the desert. It's what I'm picking up. You're very blunt and you hold back and you're very generous. For a lot of you guys, the youth, to me, the youth is very important. The older too, because I want your inner child. You hear that motorcycle is in chinga, consistent. And look, you have el perico, the good perico. Some of you guys, like, yo, I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. Some of you guys, you could operate with el perico, whatever kind of substance, and maybe you have a tolerance, or maybe you have, um, you know how to moderate it. Some of you guys, you're just bound to it. There's a lesson that God is gonna teach. There's a person in your life that called you Dolphin, and you don't want to do it. But there was a person in your life, whether it's a spouse, a parent, or somebody that you helped, and they fucking used it against you so much. Oh, you got a hole in your fucking head, and maybe you did get a hole in your head, so God can place more knowledge in there. But that person, God is gonna teach them a lesson because you were a blessing in their life. They came into your life, and their life changed. God might have took something away. It could have been their last name, it could have been their family. They started to push them out because why? If you look at their family, even their family abandoned them. And you might have opened their whole world to a new loving way because they would have had a different outcome. But this person betrayed you. They said you were stuck in drugs and everything. And I'm gonna tell you, in this whole world, not just in the US, there's everybody consumes something. If somebody has some kind of addiction, it doesn't always have to be drugs, though most of it could be. But there's a lot of people out here that are slaves to substance and they can't break free because they're hurt within themselves with this childhood wound or just a deep depression of a deep betrayal, and the help that they need, they're suppressing them. Why? Because they took advantage of their fucking monetary gains. They stole from them that way. And if they lose their life or if they lost their life, baby, their ancestors are coming after them. Like in this year, 2026, like from 220, baby, the whole world changed. And the closer we get to 2030, the more that God, Jesus, boy, is turning. Están volteando la tortilla, como dicen por ahí. That's clarity, guys. Independence. Let's see when it comes to love. What is it that you need? This is could be PG. This is a PG 18 or what do you call it? 18 and up for this one. So if you're underage, you might have to be clicking off. We have a parental figure, maybe, but I'm gonna try to keep it not too rated X. This one even doesn't belong in here. Look, unavailable. This was from another reading. So somebody could still be holding on. They're incomplete without you. And they see you just focused on your craft, as you should. You had to do it by yourself, you and God. So you know what? Ni modo. They're going to have to see you from the sidelines, I heard. All right, let's see. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And you know what? I just was told, go ahead and do these. I'm going to break it down like with when it comes to love, these cards. If you're dealing with every sign. So we're going to start off with you, Gemini. What is it that you need to know that this deck is that you need to know when it comes to loves? This is affirmations to help you feel fearless in bed. Okay. 51 and 49 it went. The 49ers could be significant, and 56 or 50. Ya ando borracho, I can't see. So we got these three cards, Gemini. This is gonna be, they said, for the three Geminis, because there's three deacons. God got you. That's right. So look, for the three deacons, it says, listen up, bitch. Foreplay isn't a suggestion. It's a fucking requirement. So you could be telling this to your person, or this could be for you. Like, don't rush. Enjoy it. Love it. That's child, and God's promises. God provides always. And guys, because a lot of people fall into this thing about, oh God, you can't talk, you can't drink. God loves you the way He loves you, and you're gonna act as long as you don't hurt nobody. You're good. Because a lot of you guys, you're meant to be in a certain industry, in a certain group. It could be wild as fuck. It doesn't mean you're not gonna have fun, but you embody this loving energy and you actually change people. Like when you change the surroundings around you. Okay. The second deacon in Gemini, it says, listen, bitch, your body doesn't need approval. It needs your fucking love. And yo, I can't explain that more than anything. When you're, for my ladies and for my men, I'm gonna explain it. I said it in the last live. When you're putting your lotion, you're coming out the shower and you're fucking looking in the mirror, chulate, chulate. Like look at yourself and be like, thank God, I put it on the mirror. You know, God forgive me. And then I say, God, thank you for creating an amazing, handsome man. And I look in the mirror and I check myself out. Yo, I lost my ass a little bit. Estoy más flaquito. But I look and I'm slimming down. I'm starting to see my abs, my pecker, is looking bigger because I lost weight. Before I had to pick up my stomach. I'm like, are you fucking there, bitch? I'm hoping that you're laughing about that. But for my ladies too, like pick up those chichis and be like, I'm getting that song. Don't you wish you had a girl like me? Pick the other one and put a little spray that Chanel Coco, So when you get into bed, if you're married, you're like smelling so good that his pecker arises. You might have to pull it a little bit, to wake his ass up, you know. Give him a little afrin so or de la buena. Don't let him go over, because then it won't get up. But then he can use his tongue, bitch. So, right, Ed? So, some of you guys, yeah, like look at your body, and it doesn't matter how the outside world looks at it. God wants you to adore your body. You came here and you chose your body from when you were little, from when you were a teenager, from when you were out here shaking that ass, trying to, andabas de cabrona. And then after you had kids and you're looking at your body, I wish I was this. No, bitch, you chose it. So now embrace it, love it. And when you put that energy back into you, like, damn, I look hot. And manifest. Tell yourself, yo, can you change a little bit? Can you get a little, slimmer? Can you get a little shinier? Whatever you want. And your body will react if you treat it with love. Like, yo, I had to learn, like, God said, I told him, me miro muy cacheton when I do these videos. In the beginning, go check, I was cacheton. And he laughed. He didn't answer till one day he goes, stop fucking eating. And I had to start fasting and it fucking worked. And I felt better. Bullshit to the side, I felt better. I started to feel better. I need to work out like weights, but I'm starting light. I'm doing that calisthenics, where I do a few push-ups and then, I hold the planks and I try to do it every fucking day. But I'm like, fuck that. I want to sleep. I want to do other things. So mentally, I'm like, yo, I'm getting stronger. And so I get my chest and I go like this, even if I got to do it by hand. But at least I'm looking in the mirror and I'm visualizing one day I'm going to go like this. Fuckers, some of them fuckers, they look all vacatos, chingones, pero it's all pinche injections, you know? From 7, yeah, dude, I did like 3 fasts. They were like 41 days. I had to eat watermelon. And then the food tasted so good. Then I'm like, man, how could I do it without drinking? Okay, so that was for my second deacon and Gemini, 47 in the. All right. Can we get another like 47, 47, baby? Oh, 45, 46. Chingado. Pero ahí vamos. So the last deacon, it says, listen, bitch, consist consent is sexy. Make sure everyone is on the same fucking page. So for a lot of you guys, if you're in the dating game, I'm I'm a man of honesty. Like I don't know how people can lie. Well, I'm not seeing nobody else, or if I didn't get in the past caught cheating, it wasn't because I was lying. It was the minute I got busted, I'm like, okay, okay, yes, I did it. Would you like it if I did it? No. Okay, what do you want to do? Mejor irá, because I don't want nobody to get hurt. But I wasn't lying to string people along. That shit gets old. So the older I got, I was like, yo, you know what? I like you. I find you attractive. I love your vibes. I love the way you kiss me. And when you hold my ass, because, this is my preference. I love a woman that could kiss me and hold my ass and tell me, ay, papi chulo. I'm giving you guys my fucking secrets. Fuck. And they'll be like, are you seeing anybody else? And I'll be like, yes. And they get mad at first. They would get mad. That's the last one. She was mad. And I'll say, hey, you don't have to go there. But guess what? Maybe I'll fall just for you, but let me make that decision. And how about you? And she's like, I'm not seeing it. She was fucking gorgeous. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. No, I'm serious. Let me see your phone. And they're like this. No, ay, no que no, cabrona. And and I find that laughing, like, because if you're just dating, you're dating. But yeah, when it becomes intimacy, like I'm afraid of diseases. So I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yo, if you're seeing another person, how do I know that you're being safe? Like, yo, I want to kiss not just your pinche little kitty cat, todo el pinche cuerpo. I want to bite your ass. I want to play with you. I want to enjoy you, but I don't want to enjoy you if you're enjoying other men. I don't want to, no. So that's why communication is very important. Very important. And if you run into a person that is out there, and because there's a difference, you could go out on dates and you don't have to be giving up the ass or the pecker. You know what I'm saying? And you just have a good time and you're entertained. You don't know how many girls I told, no, you're not gonna give me el pipenito, and I'm like, no, come on, let me just feel the tip. The tip. Like, yo, what kind of man do you think I am? They're like, come on. They can feel it all they want. I tell them, you can feel it all they want. But no, no, no. Because they want to be Inspector Gadgets right there. And I don't have a problem with that. But me too. I'm like, a ver, let me inspect the gadget you, and I'll have to shine the light. Let me check what I'm working with. I don't want to be right there con granito. Anyways, let's push forward. I'm giving you guys too much info, but I hope that it's bringing some kind of love and joy and be able to be open. Okay. All right. So if you're dealing with, we're going to start off, Gemini, we're going to go down the line. So if you're dealing with a cancer, what is it that you need to know? Maybe this is about them, not you, because we already seen you. What is it that they want to tell you? What is it that you want to tell them? Something like that. Okay, for a cancer. It says right here. Listen up, bitch. And this is something you might be telling them or that you need to know about them. It says, there's nothing shameful about wanting what you want. Own it. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. You see? So this could be you telling this person, like, you don't gotta be ashamed, cancer. Nothing to be ashamed. I want to know, how many have you been with? Are you currently with somebody? Don't be ashamed. Let me make that decision. I'm the kind of person like, yo, let me make that decision. Like, if you cheat on me, let me make that decision. If you love somebody else or somebody's grabbing your attention and you're thinking about it, be honest with me. I'll be the first person to tell you, yo, if that's catching your attention, go for it. But don't come back. Don't come back. You made a decision. Hey, maybe that's your next step. And maybe, and I know for sure if you leave me, God has something for me. Whether it's better or good, it depends on how you release a person. If you release them with love, I'm a fair believer that God will have somebody better. And I'm a person that I'll pull back. Like, I don't like to jump in a relationship. Like I said, I'll go out with you, I'll flirt with you, I might kiss you, I might dry hump you like old school. But I love to heal first. I didn't know about all this healing shit, okay? It started in 220, 2020. All right. For for my Gemini's dealing with a Leo, I'm gonna leave this out. Or maybe let's put it back in because it might be you telling somebody, another Gemini telling a Leo. Let's see. We're gonna pull one out. And this, it says you're like, listen, bitch, you're the only thing standing in the way of a killer orgasm. Go on, take care of it yourself. Now, this could be, if you're dealing with a Leo, you could be getting this, or you're getting this message, and maybe this person maybe doesn't know themselves, doesn't know you. Like if you don't play with your body, how do you know your body? Like Gemini, I see you wanting to kiss this person everywhere, and they could be a little insecure. This could be a man that is a little bit insecure. This man wants to jump and he thinks he's, he's a Leo, he's the king of the fucking jungle. But the motherfucker gets on there and he's just ta 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 ta, and he thinks that he's the king of the jungle with a 2 minute man or 1 minute, and he busted, and then he comes out here with his fucking tarantarans. Be fucked up if they're leather, and he's like, say my name, and it's almost like you're looking at him like, yo, you're on my fucking belly button. You're like, bitch, go a little bit downer, and he's in chinga right there, and he busts. He could be old school, and he's like, soy chingon, verdad? And you don't want to bust their bubble, so maybe you telling them like, yo, handle up by yourself. So when you come to me, you can give me killer orgasms. Okay, so let's see if you're dealing with a Virgo. Fuck, I don't want to tamper into too much of that. Fuck that. I'm trying to channel, but not no fucking man and chinga right there. Hoi, tell my name, Gemini. You're like, bitch, I don't even know your name, and I don't want to know your name after this. If you're dealing with a Virgo, too many cards fell out. Maybe you have a lot to tell this person. It says, speak the fuck up. Communicating what you want is hot, not embarrassing. And you might be telling this Virgo, like, yo, you want to have everything so clean for me, but you'll speak up. How do you want me to lick your balls? How do you want me to, you know, how do you like it? Some of you guys are riding backwards and you're looking back and this guy's like this, and you think that he's fucking like not into you, but he doesn't want to bust. His toes are like this. And you're over here worried about him because he's like this. For some of you guys, he could fall asleep, but for a lot of you guys, pinchy, he's holding on. You're fucking riding the pinchy bull. And you're like infinite. I'm holding onto his feet and they're sharp. The nails are all fucking like eagle claws. It doesn't take him to the pedicure. Because for my Geminis that I'm talking, you dealing with the Virgo, you love it backwards. But his fucking toes are all stinky. Go to the pedicure with him. That way he could pay for you and him. And then, make sure the chinita, she puts the mask in and it's not COVID no more. You're like, fuck, I don't know if I want to ride this fucker backwards. That's what I'm picking up. This is live, okay? This is a live reading. I'm just getting started. These other putos online over here, they don't even know what God put within me. Oh man, to put out to the world. All right, if you're dealing with Libra, you're like, fuck, I thought you were fair. This fucker just wants to bust. And what about me? That's what I'm hearing. Gemini, you're like, fuck. Like both twins are complaining. Like, you're the one that chose this fucker. No, you chose this fucker. No, I wanted the pinchy darker one. No, you said the dark, you're going within. And the guy's like, are you okay? You're like, you need to communicate. So if you're dealing with a Libra, you're like, there's nothing shameful about wanting what you want. Own it. So this is another message, and this came out backwards, but let's go ahead and honor it because your other twin is like, yo, tell this fucking Libra to get his shit together, to go watch pinchy a rated X movie so he can know how to fucking work it. And you're like, I can't tell him. You're the innocent you. You're like, I can't tell him. And the other dark one's like, bitch, tell him. If not, I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna fucking put it in his ass or something. I don't know. I'm channeling. Look, it says right here. Listen, bitch. Expectations rob joy like a damn bandit. Have fun. Let go. So yes, like for a lot of you guys, you might want to tell this person like, yo, I don't mean to bust your bubble. And this person can have a big ass machete and doesn't even know how to work it. And your other twins like, bitch, when we had the one with the pinchy regular, he was fucking hitting the spot like right there. And the other one, it doesn't even, you have to fold it to get it in there. And supposedly it's going to expand. And there you are like a fucking worm. Listen to your twin. I'm channeling, guys. All right. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius or no, a Scorpion, Let go and let loose. Y'all like the nasty version, right? We got 41 and we got rid of some people. They were like, I know this is too much. Ay, déjame quito la cabeza, boy. Pinche infinite. If there's a guy, he's like, fucking infinite. You putting my business out there? Yo, if you got a big ass and it's not working, still go to the doctor. Your lady would fucking be so happy for you. And if you don't want to go to the doctor, at the gas station, they sell these little rhinos. They motherfuckers work. Like, yo, don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. I don't give a damn what anybody thinks. I'll take two of them fuckers. One time, even this girl that I was messing with, I love this woman. Todavía, sexy little bitch. But her son, he's the one, he goes, I better take this one, buy this. And I didn't think he knew this shit. But this fucker knew. Jay, I don't mean to put your business out there. Your mom was fine as fuck anyways. But I was like, for reals? And he was like, yes. And he knew. I love her kids, yo. Like when I tell you from the bottom of my heart, los niños, we can't blame them. They're kids. I was once a kid, but I love her kids. I love my kids, and they were jealous too. But I love this kid. And Jay was like, "Come on, take one." Yo, you think I hesitated? I'm gonna take it, cabron. But you better not tell your mom. And that night, he was right there watching. And can you imagine? He was like fucking 15, 13, 15. I'm like, it's turned the other way, and he's looking and laughing. No, you think que iba a perdonarle esas pinches nalguitas bonitas? Fuck no, I was right there and like, bitch, look the other way. And he would be giggling. I think he was 12 or 13. So I don't know who needed to hear it. I don't mean to share it. But yo, this is real life. It happens. I love to love. And I had to pay the price, okay? Don't get me wrong for having third party. When I tell you that even do I need to share this? No, I'm not gonna share it because it has to do with my priest. Where I got married, he knew both of them. And they looked like each other, and then they would complain, fuck that bitch. That bitch is ugly. And then the other one, fuck that bitch ugly. And they look the same. And I'm like, bitches look, se miraban iguales, hermosas. And they're probably looking, fuck that bitch. I look better than her. Anyways, if we're dealing with a Scorpio, and Scorpio, eres travieso. For a lot of you Geminis, you love this Scorpio. Look, because this card flipped over, but we're going to put it in because we're going to put it in. Did you guys hear that song that I put, that old song that was, it's an old song, something about this lady singing, he put it in the wrong hole. Thank you, thank you. You don't want me to wear my hat? Okay, for my Scorpio, if you're Gemini, dealing with the Scorpio, you don't need to play by society's rule book. And look at the pinchy bunnies. Some of you guys could be born in the year of the rabbit. Some of you guys love to fuck like a rabbit. I'm not gonna lie. And you don't play by the rules. This Scorpio don't play by the rules. I have Scorpio in my chart, guys. And the more that I got into astrology, I was having aha moments. Like, yo, no wonder I was a horny little bastard. I was little. Yo, the minute that I was messing with the tool, I was in chinga right there. Go to the community tab. There's a song, and it's like an old school, and the chick is talking about her experience, but it's a song. I just thought it was funny, and then she's like, that he put it in the wrong hole. It's the whole song is about that. Go check it out. I recommend it to you in the community tab. Okay, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, for my Geminis, you might be telling the Sagittarius, like, what's up with you? Why do you always put it in the wrong hole? Since we were talking about that. And you might like it, but you might not. And you might be wondering, why does this fucker like it just in that hole? You might be thinking, is he like this? Well, let's find out. Sagittarius. It says, all boobs are sexy as fuck. Now say it with your chest out. This person, yeah. I don't know what to say, guys, for Sagittarius. I just went blank. But it has to do with your boobs. And you might be telling them, like, yo, you're just looking at my chiquito and you're not taking care of these boobs. Like, what's up? I find them sexy. You don't find them sexy? Like, at least hold them while you fucking taking me from the back and put it in el chiquito. It doesn't matter, but you want to have the guy pull on your breast and, you know, twist the, like, tune in Tokyo, bitch, you know, rub them, squeeze them. Whoever that is, some of you guys are laughing your fucking ass off. If you're dealing with a Capricorn man, okay, Gemini or woman, it could be the other way. You could be Sagittarius, and this woman wants to just toss your fucking salad, and you're like, fuck, at least fucking pull it at the same time. Ay, I'm channeling these message, guys. I hope you're gonna have to go to OnlyFans. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Capricorn, laughter is the best foreplay. Chill out and have fun. So you might be telling this person, this Capricorn could be devilish. And Gemini, you're like, fuck, I'm devilish too, but let's laugh about it. Because, you know, Capricorn could be, you know, like too military. I want it like this. I want it like that. You're like, chill out. And maybe your other, you know, your other twin is like, bitch, just relax. You don't have to go hard right away. Go slow and thrust and breathe. And bitch, if not, I'm gonna put a cock ring or tie up your balls or something like that. So some of you guys could be laughing about it, like for reals, like, yo, Gemini, I'm a Gemini, bitch. You could be telling this man. Or the other way around. You're like, yo, I'm Gemini. I want to enjoy it. This is not a fucking marathon. Thank you. Thank you, Lindy. Thank you for the 5. You're like, fuck, I got 5 on it, bitch. Let's smoke one and let's see. And maybe if you smoke a little, Gemini, you're like, here. And they're relaxed. And now you're listening to DJ Screw in slow motion. And you're like, oh my God. Oh, like something like that. All right, guys. 2 cards fell out. Are these still Capricorns? And I can't even pick them up. It says right here. Boobs are boobs. The itty bitty titty committee and the busty babe braid it and both sexy. So look, so something, you guys, something about your breast. I love my little, I'm telling you, I like it too. And then when you bite on the nipples, like that, and get out of here. Good Lord. This is getting hot in this bitch. Boobs are boobs. Okay. And then it says, no more guessing games. I was going to show up, but it says, maybe they need to show up, but it says, grow up and have a real conversation about what you both need. That might be even like, yo, if you're a Capricorn out there, you know who you are. Stop fighting the feeling. You might be telling them, Gemini man or woman, I claim this fucking energy. Like, yo, no estés con tus chingaderas. Your nalgas are waiting for me. Don't lie. Leave the door open. Coming over tonight. They could be, you could be telling them that, or that's like me. I could be channeling right now, bitch. You watching, you know it. You know what I like for you to wear. Put the candles ready. I don't know. All right, guys. If you, Gemini, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, it says boobs are boobs. The teeny itty, we have another boob. Like, lady, for my ladies, you're like, yo, man, like, can you just get off that over there and stimulate me here? Like, you could be a Gemini. You're like, yo, I want you to enjoy everything. I'm gonna give you el pedorro. Don't you worry, but I want you to love me here, bite me here. You know, go from one to the other and just, hey, and it excites you, and you need to speak up. Okay, so who's next? Pisces. Pisces. Did we do Pisces, guys? Or Pisces? We already did Pisces, huh? Gemini dealing with the Pisces. Damn, they said no. Hold on, espérate. This card came out. Boobs again. We have a boobs, but let's put it back in. literally, I heard I'm Gemini, right on time. Oh my God, you're gonna want to rewind it. Guys, tell them they're gonna want to rewind it. They're gonna want to watch it, and it gets good towards the end. I'm telling you, you're gonna want to because we're right now towards the ending, the happy ending. I don't know if I should call it like this, the happy ending. Y'all let me know. It says so for my if you're a Gemini leading or dealing, you might be leading this fucking Pisces. You're the only thing standing in the way of a killer orgasm. Go on and take care of yourself. You might be telling, and I just got a different download. You might, if you're dealing with a Pisces, and this Pisces is not giving you equal reciprocations, maybe they're dealing with some kind of deal, some kind of problems. And I'm hearing you're not here to wait. And you could be very faithful because you're willing to play with yourself. And that's awesome because you're faithful, but you're not going to fucking be playing DJ or acá pinche hand job forever. So you might need to communicate like, yo, I'm not going to sit here all the time and just wait on you whenever you want. You don't know if they're doing something else. For some of you guys, you don't even care. You're like, look, I'm going to handle up. I'm going to know myself. Or this person is, playing with themselves. They want to watch you. Hopefully, they don't want to watch you with somebody else. That's kind of weird. But again, that could be somebody else's cup of tea. You're like, fuck, I don't care. Fuck that puto. If he doesn't want to give it to me and he just wants to watch in the closet or outside while he's jerking off, I'll fuck another fucker. You could be a woman like that. And that could be something that you're like, fuck him. He loves me anyways. That's fucked up. That's what I heard. So you could be a Pisces like that, or you're dealing with a Pisces and you could be thinking like, fuck, that is a pinche creep. I'm getting somebody that really loves me. And then you get with somebody else and you're like, I miss somebody watching me and my lover. I don't know, but that's what I got for you guys. For the ones that came in late, I recommend you guys let them know what they missed out on. But it was good. If you guys like this kind of reading when it comes to love at the end of his ass is hilarious. Man, let them know. Tell them if you guys like this last kind of love reading, because the girls from D Towns, they would tell me, like, yo, you need to do love readings. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. I want to be more serious. They're like, no. And then God goes, no, I created you to be nasty, mijo. Like, for reals? Yes. It brings happiness, joy. And I'm like, yo, can I have two at a time? I already gave you two, cabrón. You didn't know how to handle it. I did my best. But I learned my lesson. I want one that could just love. Has to watch me now. Yes. Oh my God. Thank you for the five. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for um for your support. If in the past I didn't hit show you love or anything, God was holding you guys. Stay obedient to God on your spiritual journey. He will test you because he wants to be number one in your life. And I'm proven point. Like, you're gonna change for God. You're gonna change for God in however makes you feel good. You don't have to be like other people. Oh, I don't dance no more. Oh, I don't smoke no more. Oh, I don't have threesomes, or I don't know about that, but you're gonna change for God how you build that relationship. I'm not here to preach on how you need to be. I just send you to God and let Him. If I go to hell, I go to hell, but I still led people to Him. That's how much I love God. And I believe that we're here to enjoy life, to not sit here and have domestic violence. Just because somebody wants to leave, you're not entitled to ruin nobody's life. And nobody's entitled to ruin your life. If you fuck up or you come short, or you're having a hard time and nobody wants to help you, you're not entitled to take your life, bitch, man or woman. Like, don't even think about that. Like, yo, there's so many beautiful things that God has for you, and you want to end your life. Fuck the person that made you feel that way. I say this to the youth and to the middle age, to the older age. Fuck what anybody made you feel like that. They weren't for you, and don't take it personal. I'm very strong on allowing people to show you who they are so you can pull your energy back and carry on your journey and allow God to give you what you deserve. Like, don't hold resentment. Fuck that puto. Fuck that puta that left you hurting. Know that God has something better for you. And you're here to enjoy life, love. When it comes, a lot of people say, I don't focus on love and all this. Well, fuck you. That's you. But I do. Because when I feel love, like self love, I learned to learn. God taught me to love Him first and then to love myself. Then I could give love. And if that person, for whatever reason, in the time, because a lot of people, you're meant here to give good energy, and then they feel that they have that hype, that shine, and then they go out to the world and they begin to experience what you naturally carry. And that's where people think, oh, they do rob you of the energy. But allow them for a little while you reflect, you rejuvenate, and then when you slowly start to pull your energy back, they'll feel it. And if they still, you see them progressing in life, be happy for them, because when God puts you in that position where you see that other person, you're being tested. So if you like, fuck that puto, they did me wrong, and you're throwing that energy, and it's gonna come back to you. So you could be like, God, I don't understand why this person is still advancing after he hurt me. You saw everything, but you know best for them and for me, and I send them love because I want love. And guess what happens? It returns. You bless them in a way, and then you're getting blessed. If you see them hurting with money and then God has blessed you, be like, you know what? Even though you did me dirty, here, go take the kids, because it could be a woman or man, and you could be like, here, go take the kids out. And I know you're going through hard times. And guess what? Then God returns that money. Because some of you guys could be listening to other readers, other people, or getting advice, and they're like, fuck that puto can't even support you. But he did in the past. And guess what? Like, they'll tell you, don't let them see your kids, but it's your kids, both of them. So for you, if you're a woman and God is blessing you, yo, and he's on his hard time and he wants to see the kids, yo, be like, hey, here's $100 without the kids seeing. Here's $100. Go entertain them and have fun. And then you have your free time. Then you could be practicing all this fucking fun, choking and having sexual encounters with another person that you love. You have your free time. Don't rob yourself of, oh, I'm gonna fucking hurt him by holding back the kids. No, God is telling you, this relationship didn't work, so now you guys are gonna have to split it. It's half time with him, half time with you. And guess what? It gives you freedom. Don't be fucking listening to other people unless the guy is a pervert or he's very not understanding. Give him his time to earn it, and then you could tell your kids, okay, your dad is safe now, or your mom is safe now, and then you have that free time to yourself, because you deserve to have love in your journey. That's what I got for you guys. I hope this helped you guys out. And don't be afraid to explore and be curious out here in a good way, and just flow with it, baby. Flow with the love. Give love everywhere you go. All right. Thank you. Have a blessed night. Again, thank you for your support, for your likes, your share. And I had a lot of fun with you guys. Gemini, you guys are an amazing sign, energy. Remember to know how to work your opposite sign, your Sagittarius, because combining both of them, you'll be a force to be reckoned with. Yes, baby, that's what it is. Love you guys. I'm gonna take a break. And what time is it? Damn. Wondering. I'm thinking of my black book in here. All right, guys. Thank you.